You're a sick individual.
What?
You have 3 Manchester United mans rating City and Liverpool players combined, bro. I just booked that, bro. You're a sick individual. This is torture, bro. I hate doing this right now, bro.
Hello and welcome back to the channel, everyone. I am here today with Jasser, Parsa, and Amirali, and today we have an interesting episode, okay? So, the weekend that this is going to be released, it is going to be a very, very decisive game, okay? We're going to have Liverpool versus Manchester City. I feel like this game is going to be extra heated, bro, in Anfield. Just because, like, Liverpool, they know that, if we get this done, we probably secured the league or we have, like, a big advantage.
The mentality shift is huge, man. Like, the City players are going to be like, it's going to hurt. Like, it's going to hurt the confidence, man. Yeah, 6 L's.
Imagine.
And I don't know, man. Like, it's going to be... And Liverpool's going to get 69 trophies now, right? To United 68.
Are you serious? I thought they were already ahead of us.
Are they? Did they win something in the summer?
They're going to be 20 and 20 in Premier League titles, though. Like, it's going to be 20 and 20.
Honors.
EPL titles?
No, all trophies.
English
all trophies.
First division titles.
Yeah.
EPL, the EPL, how many times
EPL, we're 20 and they're 19.
So if
EPL, they're 20, bro.
Wait. So it's 20 to 20 if they win this?
Yes.
If they win the title.
And they have like 2 more UCLs than us or something?
They have 3 more UCLs.
Liverpool have 6 UCLs.
Bro, they're the best
bigger team
club of all time.
Yeah, bro. Like, we only have this EPL argument over there right now, bro. We're cooked, bro.
Wait, hold on. We're not the biggest club in
Hold on now, we're cooked, bro.
You guys still have a treble on them, though, right? They have
we have a treble,
They have a treble, but I mean,
I'd say they get the treble this year, the way they're looking, bro, as well.
Every year they talk about Liverpool quadruple. You guys remember the quadruple year? And they were just want like...
Yeah. But no, this year with what it's looking like, I can't lie. It is possible that they do get a treble, bro.
It is possible.
If they continue like this, I know, of course. Like, anything can happen. But like, if we're going by right now, it is very likely that
end the season, bro.
Yeah,
they do say you can't win the league in November, but you can definitely lose it.
To be a United man in 2024.
Oh my God, it's horrible.
It's a whole different episode, bro.
2024, bro, the last like 10 years.
I'll say one thing: we haven't lost 5 games in a row ever since Fergie's like been gone. Like his last 10 years, we've never lost 5 in a row.
Even Fergie didn't. So like that's
even Fergie didn't do that.
Bro, Eric Ten Hag getting sacked just like disrupted the whole universe. You know, it's like the Avengers.
Well,
like,
the Prem has to have one fraud ball. One fraud ball.
Now it's Pep. Now it's become Pep.
Bro. He took it over.
He took the mantle down.
I'm curious. Who would you guys prefer to win the league then?
Dude, honestly,
personally, Liverpool. I'm sorry, as sacrilegious as that sounds, I can't watch this anymore, bro. I can't watch.
Just give me a gun.
But then you guys just said that.
Shoot myself, bro. Like, I don't want to. Like, it's fine.
Amirali, you just said that if they win, they're technically the bigger club, right? Because 2020 and 3 extra UCLs, so you would still want them to win.
That's why we need World War III to happen before then, bro.
Yeah, bro. We need to stop.
That's what happened last time when Liverpool won. COVID happened. People were like asking for like the World Cup, and then almost canceled. We need it to happen again.
Scrap the season.
Yeah.
Nolan, what was it called? Nolan void?
Like, I know it's not the same coach now, but Liverpool's proven to be the only team that can beat Manchester City. Yeah. And I think that sets such a huge standard for them. And they've spent, I would say they've spent less money, right?
And
then they performed.
What does that say about Slot if he wins his first Premier League in his first season compared to Klopp? What does that say about?
Incredible. And he's
inheriting. No, you can't say that.
Oh no, Klopp. I thought you were saying
he got a team that
was
much
had
more
a trash team.
Yeah.
I would have
this guy adopted a really good team. Let's be real.
I would have the conversation with Arsenal mans and Arteta. That's the thing.
I'm already taking Arne Slot. I'm already taking
Arteta's a bad team too. No, it's like a worse.
Yeah, but he's been there. He's been there for 4 years or whatever. That's the thing. Right? Like 4 years and you haven't won a title. This man's coming in first year.
I swear it's longer than 4 years. I swear it's been like 5 years.
5.5. Well,
I
5.
swear,
Arteta's been there for 5?
It was,
bro.
It was October 2019.
A team that we all doubted. I mean, personally, I doubted.
Everyone had them third and shit, bro.
I had them third. I'm like, yo, we have an aging Salah. We have an aging Virgil.
Everybody's aging.
I don't know if it's going to happen, but bro, like,
dude, like
Salah, man.
That's what I was saying last episode.
Arsenal's trash.
This guy had to say that, bro.
Liverpool's last chance was last season. I'm saying it's this season with their aging team.
Now, let's get down to business, okay? The topic of today's video is actually going to be, instead of doing our classic combined 11 between the two teams, we just thought that we would basically rank their players. So top 10 players, a mix of City and Liverpool. We're not taking into account recent form that much or at all. Depends, like we'll discuss how we each compiled our lists and stuff. but like if we did that, it would be kind of like a clean sweep for Liverpool. So we thought we would make it interesting. Okay, so players fully fit, all available, quality-wise, in your opinion. So we did it with the point system, as everyone knows. The list, 1 to 10 points, average together, and then we get our winner, okay? So in total, we have 13 players between us, okay? So surprisingly, well, not surprisingly, I guess, but third place, we have a tie. So we can discuss that kind of and then see who we want to place, like actually third or whatever. But as of right now, I guess a tie in third, and then I guess 2 honorable mentions. First honorable mention, we have Ruben Dias. Ruben Dias had 1 point. Fairly quickly, the only person that had Ruben Dias in was Jasser at 10.
This is weird in a way, because like you're asking for a 10, and if you look at like his whole body of work in Man City, he's been a top class defender, right? Like he's been their best center back, and then they've won 4 Prems in a row. So I mean, like in that merit, like he's been like one of the best center backs in the Prem. He's been really good. His availability recently has not been good as well. But like apart from the availability, I just don't think his consistency is to place him in like among the very best right now. So that's why I had him at 10th. And when you compare him to the rest of the players that Liverpool and City have, they're just better players. So quick and simple, that's why I had him at 10.
Would he be in your like aura 11, combined 11 between them?
What is that?
Low key, honestly, I can't lie, bro.
Maybe an aura 11, but like not performance 11. I don't know, not right now.
I feel that. Okay. So 11th, we now have Ederson. The only person that had Ederson in his top 10 is actually Parsa. He had him at 7th, so Ederson had 3 points.
A bit of a spoiler here, but I guess I put both the goalkeepers because I was just like, I gotta give credits to the goalkeepers. Pretty consistent for City the past, I don't know, how long has he been there now? Like 4 or 5, 6 years, right?
2017.
I think so, yeah.
And he's not the best shot stopper in the EPL. There's a bunch of goalkeepers that have been better than him, but he's incredible on his feet. He's a decent shot stopper, but that was the only reason I put him there. I just couldn't make a list without goalkeepers. So that was
probably the best goalkeeper in that City system. There's no other player there
because he's on his feet.
Even
right?
That's what I would say in the City system. No, I think Ederson is in that system at least. He's crazy.
No, for sure. And it's like I think like when Erik ten Hag came and he was trying to like emulate like what Pep was doing a little bit in terms of like being able to build from the back like that, but we didn't have the quality of the center backs to do that. So
10th, okay. He would have been 11th, I guess, if we didn't have the joint third or whatever. But as of right now, he's 10th. Joško Gvardiol. I was the only one who had Joško Gvardiol in there, and I had him at 7th. He's a CB who's playing left back, and like he's probably top 3, top 5 in the world. I'll be honest with you, performance-wise at least. And I just love him, bro. I think he's a Rolls-Royce defender. I can't lie. I am very, very curious to see how he will be performing if Pep places him as a CB eventually down the line. The technical level that he has, bro, is crazy. And then the goals that this guy is scoring as well. Some clutch goals for City as well. And bangers against Madrid or whatever. Yeah. Left, right foot as well, bro. I love Gvardiol, bro. I think very highly of him. Yeah, if I could get like a left-footed player, a left-footed CB to pair up with like Araujo, I would have Joško Gvardiol. I think they would tear it up together, like the technical level that he has, and then the brute force that Araujo. Yeah, exactly. Like
having a fast defender is such a game changer, right?
Yeah. So I personally love him, so I had to have him in there. So that was 10th. 9th, we have Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz ended up with 5 points. Okay.
Wait, hold up, bro.
What?
You're a sick individual.
What?
You have 3 Manchester United mans rating City and Liverpool players combined, bro. I just booked that, bro. You're a sick individual. This is torture, bro. I hate doing this right now, bro. I hate rating these mans, bro. I just booked it. I just booked it, bro. I don't even think I thought about it when I signed up for this. But I just realized you signed up 3 United men.
Our 2 ops. You got our 2 main
ops. And they can both win. Like one of them's gonna win the league too. And if Liverpool wins,
bro said, "Yo, decide who's gonna win the title. Who would you want?" And I'm like,
you're playing mind games, bro. You're a sick man.
It's not my fault that you were the only man who were available tonight, bro. What do you want me to do about that?
Fair enough.
It just happened to be, bro. What do you want me to do? Eris was the only one, but he was kind of late, so I was like, you know what? I'll have all 3 United mans as well. It'll make it even more beautiful. But where was I? So
Luis Diaz.
9th. Luis Diaz with 5 points. Jasser had him at 9th. And then Amirali had him at 10, 9, 8, 7.
That's it?
Parsa, Parsa didn't have him, and I did not have him either.
Yeah, man. Like I think Luis Diaz is sensational. I genuinely think he's an absolutely like just wonderful winger. Like you see the way he plays, and like he's so direct. He can score goals. He can dribble. He can just kind of do everything that you want a winger to do. Like he's been absolutely crazy this year. And even last year, he was pretty good. Like he's just been. I feel like his level ever since he's come to Liverpool has just been getting better and better and better. And that's why I wanted to shout him out of my list. It's just the way he's been like developing as a player at Liverpool. I'd put him at 9th. He's really, really good.
Emirali, anything you want to add?
Diaz is actually my favorite Liverpool player. As
really
crazy as that sounds. Like I actually, ever since he joined Liverpool, I think it was, what was that, 2 years ago or 3 years ago actually now? January
2022.
2022, yeah. He's just looked so good. Like ever since, I know he didn't have a crazy season, the first season, his first full season. But like Jasper was saying, he's getting better and better every year. This season has been like crazy, but he's just such a joy to watch. Like he definitely does pass the eye test. I just remembered what he did to last year, the City Liverpool game. You guys remember it was him versus Walker and Rodri.
Yeah,
just dropped one of them, and like he's just he's just one of those guys. Yeah, like
he's such
he makes
a dog,
like amazing world class players look like.
Yeah.
So
he's
South
just American players, bro. They're so fun to watch. He's such a
South
dog.
American, yeah, that's
low-key, he's underrated. You're right. I think like I kind of like wish I put him in my list now. Now that you guys are saying this, I kind of like didn't even think about it.
He was right there for me. Like he was 11th. He was literally on my mind.
Is he like a top 3 left winger in the league right now?
Yeah.
Wait,
are we talking form-wise or?
Yeah, form-wise.
Yeah,
like,
he's probably the best.
He's one of the best in the
Son
league.
is better, like if we're talking overall, like accomplishments and quality. But like, form-wise, I think
he's only 27 too. He's in his prime as we speak. So it's like
best age to be in. Exactly. He's only gonna get better over the next 2-3 years too, probably.
Exactly,
so
he's elite.
Yeah,
like if he had an Ineos in system now, we would get players like this guy, you know?
Yeah, we would actually have,
So it's so cool. Matt's taking the opportunity to spin it about United, bro.
Wait, you got 3 United, man. What do you expect us to talk about, bro?
Pull up the Ineos starting 11 on the screen.
Man's are envious right now, bro. We're talking about 2 teams that are just better. Like,
you bought 3 United, man. You think I'm not gonna make this about United every 5 minutes?
Don't worry, bro. You're gonna be on top in 5 years. Watch. But anyways, in 8th we had. This is an ugly brother. I can't lie. His trim is shit. Foden is 8th, 7 points. Okay, so I have Foden at 8th. Parsa had Foden at 9th. Emirali had Foden at 8th, and Jasser didn't have Foden at all.
Damn.
Jasser, you can start off with Foden.
Explain yourself.
Yo, honestly speaking, I'm gonna be as honest as I can. I completely forgot about Foden.
I don't blame you this season, especially, bro.
I was making my list like just earlier today. He didn't even cross my mind. Like I just forgot about him. My bad. No, like honestly, like I should have put him, but like to be very fair, this season he's been like a ghost, an absolute ghost. So like
like you said, this season he's been ass. Last season he was the best player in the league. I don't know, bro. I don't even know what's happening with him. On his day, he's very technical. Like he's still relatively young, bro. Like we talk about him as if he's like in his late 20s or something like that, and it's like, yo, like you need to be producing right now, but he's still relatively young, but he needs to be doing more, bro, especially in the Euros as well. He was super disappointing, and this season as well, I don't know what's going on with him. I honestly don't know what's going on with him. In terms of like a technical player, he's up there in my opinion, bro. He's very technical.
I haven't even cared to look at how he's been performing because he's just been so garbage. I think he was 007 at some point. I mean, he's just dropping an absolute stinker. I get the team's not performing well either, but like I said, like the eye test is just not playing well. I had to put him on my list because technically speaking, he is extremely gifted. His ceiling is still very high. The only thing that put him there for me in 9th place was just his huge ceiling and potential, and like he could be amazing in a game, but other than that, I couldn't put him any higher.
What's that meme, bro? Isn't there a meme of like Foden or something like that where it's like, I forget it, like has 2 kids or something like that?
Yeah, like 3 matches, 3 goals, 3 kids. And then comparing Salah and those guys that have like 15 goals and everything. Yeah, but I mean like
jack shit or whatever. Yeah.
How old is he, guys? Like he's 22,
he's 24.
He's 24 or something like that.
We're talking about him as if he's Rashford, bro.
Star boy, like soccer,
he's not 28 or whatever, right? So
yeah, exactly. That's the thing. Like he's still technically not even in his prime years, bro. If you think about it. So
like the drop has been noticeable, right? So
yeah, for sure.
He's got him.
7th, we have another goalkeeper. We have Alisson in at 7th. Alisson was able to rack up 10 points, okay? I had Alisson at 10. Parsa had Alisson at 7. Emirali had Alisson at 9. And then Jasser had Alisson at 8.
He's had like the years where he's considered the best goalkeeper in the world. probably been the best goalkeeper in the Prem. Like if we like take the average of all the years, like the past 5 years, it would probably be Alisson. You'd be lucky to have someone like him in the net. I just feel like he's just like when we were talking about like the clean sheets that they were having, and you know all all of that being attributed to Virgil and the defense. Like let's not forget that you have Alisson in the net because he's just incredible shot stopper. That's why I put him there. I think any team would be lucky to have someone like him in the net. Consistent beast, has been like that for many years.
No, I feel you. Honestly, I could have had him higher as well. It's just like I feel like you're a little bit biased towards like goalkeepers. It's like they don't really get the respect that they deserve, you know, because everyone just prefers like.
That's my bias, so that's why I put the goalkeepers in, because I'm just like, yo, like these guys need some respect too. I mean,
especially these guys.
Yeah. I had to add Alisson in there as well. I hate him personally.
What?
Liverpool, Barca. That brother was on fire, and then
Dembele, bro,
he was there for the Roma one as well, and he was on fire as well.
Oh yeah.
They got him from Roma, bro, the year after or whatever, and that brother was on fire against us, bro. Like,
clutch, bro. That's
back-to-back comebacks against you all.
Yeah, bro. So like, that brother has beef with us, but yeah, he's insane, man. Like he's probably the best goalie in the world. Maybe him and Courtois. That's debatable right now, I guess.
Ter Stegen, like if you take the prime years.
Yeah,
you take him
100%, bro. Yeah. Alisson, like a lot of people talk about Alisson being like one of the best in the EPL.
All time?
He's definitely the most complete keeper in the world.
I'm also cheesed at Alisson because we funded that shit as well, bro, with the Coutinho money. You know what I mean? Like they got VVD and Alisson because of the Coutinho money that we gave him. So
yeah, exactly.
But yeah, anyways, so Alisson was 7th, like I said. In 6th, we have Trent Alexander-Arnold at 6th.
Yes,
okay.
Ilya
just got a
sad right now. He would have had him first.
You would have, yeah. So 16 points, Trent. I had him 6th. Parsa had him 5th. Amirali had him 10th, and then Jasser had him 7th. Amirali, I'll let you start off with Trent because you had him the lowest, brother.
I mean, the thing with these lists, like top 10, and then like you have him last, that shouldn't be a diss, I think, to the player. Like you're like 10th, 10th in the list, but like I'm putting you above like literally everyone else. I just want to say that. So me having him
in case Trent is watching this, we'll appreciate that. Right?
In case Trent's watching.
Big respect for Trent.
So like I'm saying, like me having him 10th isn't like I don't rate him. I'm just. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like there's so many other players, and he has the highest amount of assists for a Premier League defender of all time, which is just
he's still so young.
Second to him is the other fullback. Yeah, I mean, like Trent is just crazy. I mean, he plays midfield sometimes.
Like I've accepted the fact that it's okay for him to not be the best defensive right back because when you have Big V and his aura replicates it. Like when you go up, it's like an anime.
That's
bro.
like Big V.
Bro, when Trent goes up, Virgil's aura is like puts like a duplicate of him on the right back, and that just protects the area, bro. That's just how good this guy is. So
that's crazy, bro.
I've accepted at this point that like when you have someone like that behind you, you can do you don't have to be a good defender. That's why he's survived. That's why he's thrived. That's why he has the most assists in the EPL history since whenever. Like there's a reason for that because he has that freedom to go up.
Weren't you man talking down about Virgil, bro, in the beginning of the season?
Virgil
I swear I can find receipts about that.
Virgil
talking shit about
it. Yeah, I know. I definitely was, yo. 100%.
I know Barca was as well, bro.
Virgil's been amazing this year. I've
been humble.
What can you say?
I've been humble. We're gonna talk about that later. So
Trent is insane, bro. Attacking wise, his passing range is insane, man. The thing about him defensively is like I don't think he's like the worst defender. I think he just lacked concentration. I think that was his weak point, and I think Slot has kind of helped him out with that. As a free agent, I would take him at Barca.
Is he a free agent this year?
Yeah, would you take him over Kunde at RB?
Yeah. Yeah, bro.
After that game,
he's a Barca fan as well. Well, he's not a Barca fan, but he was like, yo, like
everyone's a Barca fan, bro. This guy will find a picture of anyone in the Barca jersey.
Nah, but he's had an interview when they're like, yo, if there's one other team or something like that you like besides Liverpool abroad, he's like Barcelona just because I think like they have the same values.
Why did you take that corner so quickly, bro?
He got you there. These guys are off, bro.
He's not big of a fan, bro. That he knew our tactics, so he had to. But yeah, he's linked to Madrid, bro. Just because he's best friends with Bellingham or whatever.
True. Yeah, the English connection.
I do not want to see him. He would be so amazing on their flick system, but in Madrid, bro. Why would you go to Madrid after seeing like what's happening with like?
Give me Rafael Leao, and he'll teach Trent a 1-2 thing. Don't worry.
We turn this into a Barca
anyway.
podcast, not Liverpool City.
Anyways, Trent was in at 6th. Number 5 with 3 points more than Trent, 19 points in total, we have Bernardosilva. So I had Bernardosilva at 6. Parsa had Bernardo at 9. Amirali had Bernardo at 4. And then Jasser had Bernardo at 6. Amirali, you can start off with Bernardo.
He's not like I was looking up his stats, and he's not the sort of player that you're going to see like crazy goals and assist stats, even though he has them. I think last season he still had like double-digit goals and assists, which is still crazy by any Premier League midfielder standard. But he's just so clutch. If you've seen him in the big games, he shows up in those like big Champions League games
too, bro.
He's in his prime too. So
very underrated.
I mean, I think he's pretty rated. But
no, I think he's underrated.
I think he's underrated.
He's underrated,
maybe a little bit
bro.
underrated.
He's
like,
definitely underrated.
When you play with KDB, it's gonna happen. That's the thing. If KDB wasn't on that team, Bernardo would have so much more spotlight, in my opinion. But
if you just look at Bernardo, it's like you don't even need the stats to look at a player like him. Like just it's an eye test thing, man. Like he's beautiful on the ball. He's even off the ball. Like his work rate is insane. He's not just like a great forward or like an attacker or midfielder.
Defends, bro.
He defends
like a monster.
Dog,
he's
man.
aggressive, bro. He's like a little
I remember
chihuahua.
in that treble season, if I'm not mistaken, he put him at left back.
Yeah, there were times. Yeah,
there were times he put him at left. Bernardo can play like anywhere across the field.
Too,
He's a crazy player, man.
Honestly, like I wouldn't have had him 9th if I didn't have like Ederson and like that like respect for the goalkeepers and stuff like that.
9 is crazy. Well, I was just about to tell you, 9th is kind of crazy for Bernardo Silva.
Maybe he can be active anywhere and he can dominate anywhere. So like we said, he can defend, he can drop back, and he can defend, and he can press as well really well. He can play down the middle and he can create chances. He could be a cam, right? He can even play CM because, like we said, he can defend.
He can play on the wing as well, bro.
He can play on the wing. He's not the fastest player, but he plays there, and because he's so good, like he said, like he was cooking Kamavinga because he's so good with the ball. He like dribbles kind of like Messi a little bit. Like
I was about to say, he does
dribble like Messi.
If he keeps the ball close to his foot, that's the thing when he dribbles.
And like when you look at Bernardo, it's that. It's like simple but beautiful dribbling. And it's just impossible to stop that, right? I would have put him higher, and I wish I did put him higher now. But he's, like I said, underrated. But bro, 4th is crazy because I'm thinking of 4 people right now, and if not 5, I'm like, how did you put Bernardo above those people, bro?
We'll get there.
Maybe I would put him 1 lower, but not more.
But yeah, so from 5th, we are going to 4th. We have Mr. Robot himself, okay? We have the big Viking. So Bernardo was 19 points. Haaland finished 1 point above Bernardo. So in 4th with 20 points, okay? Now I will let you know where everyone had Haaland. Parsa had Haaland at 5. Amirali had Haaland at 6. Jasser had Haaland at 4. I had Haaland at 9.
Wow.
9.
That's an outlier, bro. Like that's like just speaking right now. That's a bias right there. And I would like to hear your perspective first.
It's not biased as well. Like in my opinion, like they're all class players. Like we said, like to be on this list, you're elite. The only thing is, I look at it as like a whole package, bro. Like as a player in totality. I know he's a great goal scorer. I understand that, but in my opinion, he does not offer that much if he is not just purely scoring goals. And I think a big impact on him is when KDB isn't playing as well. And we've seen that. There's been time and time, again, proven that when KDB isn't in the team, he struggles to score goals. When KDB is in there, he's popping off. I don't know, like at Dortmund, I liked him more. I'll be honest with you. At Dortmund, like he was able to, like, his passing was better in my opinion. His link-up play was better in my opinion. It could just be in the Bundesliga you have more space to run into rather in the EPL where everyone's just congested in their box. I just don't think he has the technical qualities that I prefer. Like I prefer like a Harry Kane, me personally. Those are the types of players, like people that can do like a variety of things. Even Suarez, for example, the link-up play that he had. Like, because you need something that if it isn't working at the end of the day, you need a type of striker or a type of player where they can do something that's different. In my opinion, Haaland doesn't offer that to the extent that other strikers do. But he is a goal machine. That's the thing, right? Like, you can't dispute that. That's the way that I see it. In terms of pure striking ability, he is the best in the world because the numbers back it up. But in terms of like quality as a player, in my opinion, I just prefer someone that can do a variety of things, which I think that he isn't capable of doing. So that's why I had him at 9. But again, to have these players in your top 10, like, shows the level that they have.
I think 9 is like a little, I understand your point. I get it. And I know you're speaking on technicality, and there's a lot more technical players.
Yeah, 9 is hard.
About Diaz also more technical. At the end of the day, like if you have like these Alan Shearer types of players who are just like monsters, they'll score goals. You give them the ball, and it's like 90% of the time it's going in. I think this is one of those things where it's like, don't blame the player, blame the coach. And I would rarely say that about Pep. I would rarely say that, but I think I think this situation has gone to one of those things where I think Pep has kind of gone like playing it safe almost with him. I feel
bro,
like
but the thing is, like, he's a pure goal scorer, but the last few weeks or months or whatever, he's not even clinical. He's not clinical.
Yeah, that's true.
He's not clinical recently.
He's actually missing chances, big chances.
He should have had 3 goals against who did they just lose? Tottenham. He should have had 3 goals. Like he had like 3 big chances that he should have scored those.
Yeah, I don't know what the XG was for that, but I know City had like 3 times his shots or something like that.
That's what I'm saying.
City still lost on XG that game.
Yeah, but regardless, that's what I'm saying. Like, if he's not technical and he's not even doing what he's supposed to do right now in terms of like being like clinical, how can I have him above?
Bro, you were drooling about the idea of having him at Barca.
Laporta wants him, obviously.
I know you want it too, bro. You were twerking for that.
I personally don't know if I want Haaland. I'll be honest with you.
Anymore.
No, even before,
you
bro.
Did,
that much,
bro. Like that last season was insane, bro.
Which one, bro?
The one where he was
because I want them Mbappe Haaland rivalry, bro, for commercial reasons. But like if I'm talking about like a pure striker, the ones that I want, I don't know
United,
if I would.
Bro. He's coming to United. I know what you're thinking of.
Dude, this episode is so funny, man. Like this, like good 15 minutes of this episode is Barcelona and Man United.
I don't disagree with what you said, again, but like it's not just the technical ability, right? It's the overall like impact of the player. You guys probably know this. Like his goal scoring record, he matched Ronaldo's 100 goals in 105 games. He's the only other player to do that, so like that's just insane. That's why I have him, kind of like mid-6th. What did I have him? I think 6th, but not too high because sometimes he does goals and stuff.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit.
Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe
that's
shit.
That's the perfect thing for him. But like like you would still bet on him to like score.
That we have to also take into consideration like he was brought into City to do one thing, and he does it like amazingly. That's just score goals.
For the most part.
He doesn't need to be anything more for City. Like, no. Like,
Spain had Morata up top, bro.
What does that have to do with anything? I'm not rating Morata.
That brother can't do anything with his feet.
I'm not rating Morata, bro. The hell? But yeah, it's just the way that I see strikers, I guess. Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, that's why I had him pretty high. Like, I just think he does his job that Pep wants him to do very, very well. And that's score goals.
So, Haaland was 4th, joined 3rd, okay? 33 points. We have Virgil van Dijk, and we have the Ballon d'Or winner, Rodri. Rodri, I had him 1st. Barca had him 3rd. Amarali had him 2nd. And Jasser had him 5th. 5th is wild, bro.
Yeah, listen, Rodri is the best CDM in the world. The way I like to see football, bro, I like to see people who impact just winning. Right, and scoring goals, assisting.
Bro, he literally scored the winner in the UCL for them.
Bro, I get it, bro. Like, listen, man. Like, Rodri won the Ballon d'Or. I didn't think he should have, but anyways, like for me, I think both Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne are more important. And then when I look at Liverpool, I think both Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah are more important. So that's my argument right there. I think those 4 players are just more important to their teams.
Explain City's situation right now for me.
It's not just Rodri.
What's a big factor?
Rodri is a big factor. I agree. But
Haaland's still in there though. So how is Haaland higher than Rodri then? If that's the case, how does that make sense?
Look at what Haaland's been doing for City, man. This guy's getting like 60 goals a year, bro.
Who's more important for City, Haaland or Rodri in your opinion?
But look at the last game, bro. If it was 0-4, okay. Like if the last game was 3-4, and you're like, Haaland did his job. He scored 3 goals. You can't just
blame this on.
But they didn't even score, so Haaland didn't do his job, and they conceded 4.
Yeah, look, Haaland.
Now let me say something. Let
me tell you something.
Let me talk.
Let me talk.
If you, in my opinion, okay, this is an assumption, okay, I get it, but from the data that we've seen from the statistics, shout out Mr. Harris. If you put this Spurs game, if you took out Haaland and you put whatever, you just put some striker there, but you brought Rodri in, and let's say you play Bernardosilva or whatever, like at a CF, like they didn't even have a striker that game, they will not win. But I promise you, they will not concede 4 goals, bro. Having Rodri there in the middle to come back and dictate the defense and help with possession.
He just hates him, bro. Like this is
they would have lost 1-0. Now, if I told you, would you rather lose 4-0 or 1-0? Which one are you gonna take? So
I completely get that.
Impact, you know
I actually agree with in a way I agree, but also understand this. Like as Gents said earlier, Haaland had 3 or 4 great chances to score himself, and albeit
he didn't
miss.
Exactly.
No. But like I'm sorry, but like the whole team is out of form. You can't just blame this on like Rodri not being there. Another day, Haaland scores.
But even last year, bro, 3 games without Rodri, 3 L's. What's your argument for that then?
Bro, like City started this year without Rodri and they were on fire. They didn't lose a game. They were without like 6.
They were playing like shit though. Were they not playing like shit?
I mean,
they won 10 games in a row.
Like they're playing shit right now and they're losing, but they're playing shit. And they won those games. Like
I had him at 3rd, And
30.
you'll see my list later. It'll make sense based on like the way I explain it. Rodri, in my opinion, is the best CDM in the history of the EPL. As a United fan, I do see him better than Roy Keane. I think Keane for me was always
You
the
weren't
best
even
CDM.
watching Keane, bro. Don't open those eyes.
No, I didn't
I'm talking to
watch it.
Jasser, bro, because he's acting as if Keane was
None of us
like.
watched Keane, though. Like, I don't think we can fairly
based
judge
on
that,
based
right?
on the stats
but
I've
like-
seen,
Yeah,
based
but
on
stats,
like
right.
highlights I've seen, you know, he was a solid defender. Like, but Rodri is a different beast. He's the closest thing we've seen to Busquets, but like take Busquets and like inject him steroids and make him strong, make him a beast, right?
Literally.
For me, the best CDM in the world, but he's going against potentially the best center back of all time. He's going against potentially the best cam in the EPL history, and he's going against, in my opinion, the best winger in EPL history. But if you ask me this question in 2 or 3 years from now, maybe I'd put him higher. But for now, I put him third.
Yeah, bro. Like he's the best CDM in the world by a mile. And the thing is, I wouldn't even call him a CDM at this point, bro. Like he's so complete.
We talked about City's stat with and without him, and they were showing it at the Spurs game. I think they had 70% win ratio with him, and like 30% win ratio without him. And now it's not like just 3 games now. We're talking about like a good handful of like maybe 10, 12 games now without him. Well, maybe more actually, like total, like from last season to now. For the last
a
like
leader.
2-3 years, like this guy, you have to say like he's been the guy.
Yeah. So we had Rodri at third, and we also have, let's talk about the Aura man, VVD. Barca spoke about him a little bit, I guess, when he was
Not just a little bit.
raising him up. But, so VVD, I had him at third. Parsa had him at 1. Glazing continues, bro.
Surprise.
Amirali had him at 5, and then Jasser had him at 3.
I don't know, bro.
Look
Do
at
you guys
the
want
smile
to
on his
hear
face,
more?
bro. Before we even started, like,
Bro,
Wipe your chin, bro.
Yeah.
The aura that you mentioned, first of all,
The aura.
I gotta start with the aura.
How does that
It's
do
just-
against Bruno Fernandes?
It's just hypnotizing, bro. You know, you forget you're a United fan. You're seeing him on the pitch, and then you're like, oh, wait, like you slap yourself. You're like, wait, what am I doing? Like,
Slap yourself at what, bro?
Oh my
You
God,
can
why
specify
is
at this
dick,
point.
bro?
why am I doing this right now, bro? This guy's my op. I think he's arguably like the most complete defender of all time. His pairings have not been consistent. They haven't been great.
Yeah.
Exactly, and like he's still, and like we said, Trent on the other side, you know, not the greatest defensively, right? He's just been such a rock, bro. He's just so incredible to have. He's so clutch. This guy closes down the best players of all time, like Messi, Ronaldo, whoever's going out against this guy. Like if there's anyone you'd want to defend against Messi, and it's a center back, you're gonna take Virgil. You know what I mean? Like,
I have one thing to say about that. There was actually a video and highlight about it when Messi and Virgil are like 1-on-1, and Virgil is literally calling for backup when Messi is there. He's like,
yeah, I mean, I would do that too.
It's
But
Messi,
still.
though.
me.
It's
help
Messi,
me.
bro.
I'm just
That's
saying, like,
smart.
if you want, yeah.
But
I'm
the
just
fact
saying.
that he's doing that shows his IQ, bro. It's not stupid. You know what I mean? He's waiting for someone else to come and contain him.
That's better than what Koulibaly does. You seen that where Koulibaly pushes someone into
Yeah.
while he's defending? Mario Rui, he just pushes the man into it. But anyways, yeah.
For me, like, you know, I can't say Rodri's the best CDM of all time. But the fact that I can say Virgil is, and he still is playing like that, being the best defender, you know, in the world
He's the best
right
defender
now.
of all time?
Virgil?
Yeah.
I think so. I think there's an argument to be made for
Better
that.
than
Bro.
Maldini?
There's an argument to be made for that. I think there's an argument to be made for that, bro.
In terms of peak, I can't lie, bro. He's up there. In terms of like overall, because you have to take into factor like longevity and then trophies as well. I don't think he touches Maldini, but like if we're talking about like peak quality wise, bro, I think he's up there in terms of like.
Yeah, in terms of peak, yeah. I mean, he was a late bloomer. He came to Liverpool at he was already kind of old. If he had that type of career when Saliba is having, then yes. Like if he was Saliba, then he would have overtaken Maldini already. In terms of peaks, I think he's up there. And yeah, that's my reason. I don't know. I can keep going on. So.
Fair.
I know you can, bro. Like I think good 20 minutes of this video is you just doing tricks on Virgil.
His brother's jumping on it right now. Bro. Why are you twitching?
Jumping, doing tricks and like.
I had him at like 6. No, 5th was it? Yeah, I think I was
crazy, bro.
Maybe I would have had him a little higher.
Amirali had him at 5. Yeah.
You had Bernardo over him, bro.
He's only, I guess, center back in the whole list, and I actually like VVD. Like Parson was saying, like he's watching Liverpool, and he's like, oh, I can't like. I actually like this. You know, I like the Netherlands, so I kind of actually I like VVD, and like when he's not there, you can feel his absence, both in the national team for sure and in Liverpool. But I don't know about the best defender of all time, but that's a very good shout. I mean, the fact that he gets that kind of shot, that means it kind of shows where he is, right? He's just aging like wine, man. Like he's just.
Wait, bro, that's worse than mine. We're aging like
no,
wine.
no,
That's
it's not
crazy,
worse
bro.
than yours. It's definitely not worse than yours. Like
No, but
I get hypnotized by him.
Emily, stand up. I want to see something.
maybe.
Are you guys
Maybe
gonna
I would've
compare
had
both
him
direction
higher on
sizes
my
at this
list,
point? Like,
but-
yeah.
I like VVD, but I mean, I hate that he's with Liverpool and like we didn't get him, right?
What do you have to say about VVD?
For me, bro, like
Call him Van Disney.
I remember at the start of the
Hey.
season, like when we were doing our FIFA ratings episode, like I was like pretty much like downing him and everything. And the reason why was just like, bro, like I thought he was gonna decline. Like this guy's old, no? He's like what 32 or something. Like, bro, like he's not declining. Just you know that LeBron James meme? It's like, yo, LeBron's 30. Thank God this fucker is gonna end soon. This fucker is not ending with Virgil van Dijk. He's been amazing this year. Like I hate to say it, but he's been the best center back in the world this year. Yeah, like dude, like yeah, like he's been Liverpool's best defender for years. He's been one of the best defenders in the Prem. When it comes to like the all-time debate with Virgil van Dijk, like don't get me wrong, he's definitely there. He's up there, but he's playing in an era right now where I don't think the center backs have been as good as they were back then, and therefore that's why he shines the most. Don't get me wrong, he's amazing, but I genuinely think back in the day, like they were just better center backs. At the art of defending, they were just better center backs. But
I don't know, bro. Like there's arguments against that as well. Like I can argue that, like
exactly.
I can argue that, like back in the day, you just stand there, be a big guy, and just be solid tackling, and that's it. But like
that's what the game required back
bro,
then.
if you
right?
brought like Vidic and you were like, yo, like you need to be like pushing up with the ball and like putting long balls in and like creating chances and getting the ball to
evolves,
him.
bro. That's just how it
Bro,
works.
he would
game
would
evolves.
panic, bro. You can't.
Anyways, yeah, I have him third. Yeah, like
Yeah,
from these players, yeah. Currently, yeah, third. Yeah.
That brother's insane, man. Me and Ilya are probably the biggest riders of him in the chat. I can't lie, bro.
Parsa's reaching there now too.
Parsa's reaching after this video. Parsa might
Parsa's
be
reaching those levels.
yeah. But yeah, bro. VVD is insane, man. Like people thought that he was gonna decline. Me including, obviously, after that ACL injury, right? It took him a little bit of time.
Broke, like,
Yeah, Pickford, whatever, that tackle that he had. Like, there was a period of time where it seemed like he wasn't at his level, you know what I mean? Like, and it's normal at the end of the day after an ACL injury, bro. But a lot of people were like, yo, like, is he going to come back to the levels that he had before? And, like, I think he's there, bro. Literally, like, there's some defenders where you just, you come 1v1 with a defender as a striker, and you just, like, we say aura, I guess, but it's just, like, yeah, the presence, bro, that they have is just, like, it makes you second guess everything that you do. And there aren't a lot of those defenders.
No.
So mix that up with ball playing abilities as well. Pause, but like he's insane, man. Like in terms of like peak, like Parsa said, I think he's up there, bro. I think he's probably like top 3 peaks as a defender that I've seen, me personally, overall. So yeah, we had Rodri and VVD tied. Do you want to just keep them joint, bro? Like
I'm fine with joints.
Yeah, I'm fine with that as well, bro. So actually, the difference between 1 and joint third, I guess, is literally 2 points. So 33 was Rodri and VVD, 34 points. And second, we have Kevin De Bruyne. I had KDB in second. Parsa had KDB in fourth. Amirali had KDB in third. And Jasser had KDB in 1. I'll let you start off with KDB, bro, Jasser.
Yeah, just Kevin De Bruyne is the main reason why Man City has done what they've done. It's very simple.
I don't know about that, bro. It's Pep, bro.
That's the reason. Yeah, I was gonna say.
No. Obviously, like that's the manager. But I'm talking about like on the field. It's Kevin De Bruyne, bro. Like I don't even have to go into it. Like he's crazy. Like he does everything. Like as like a playmaker, as a midfielder, like both feet, like shooting, passing, dribbling. Like Jesus, man, he's crazy.
He's the best. He's the best all time in the EPL for me, bro. Like
he's unbelievable, man. Like I can't like
best all time in
do with both feet. Yeah,
midfielder, best midfielder in the EPL.
It's crazy.
EPL history, in my opinion, bro. Like he can do everything, man.
I don't know about that. See, I think
he's an all-time.
That was one of the reasons for me was that I can confidently say Rodri at the end of his career is going to be the best CDM. But with KDB, Scholes is still competing with him for me. I think there's interviews where Scholes says that like KDB.
Scholes says that everyone's better than him. Scholes even says that Gerrard says better than him.
Scholes also said Rodri is the best CDM ever.
Bro, this guy's brain's not working, bro. You can't trust someone who's like nibbling on his daughter's foot, like
don't
take this guy's foot. Like whatever his daughter has.
Broski has a parasite right now, bro.
He's got parasites. He's got his daughter's parasites in his brain, and it's like his head's not working, bro. Like,
but you can't even compare stats, though. You said if you compare them, like that's just not like Scholes.
They're also 2 completely different types of players, man. Like,
that's the thing.
Like,
different types, yes.
Scholes is more of like a tempo controller, and KDB is more of like a playmaker. Like that's just the truth.
Even a second striker sometimes, kind of. Yeah. I mean, best can.
He can do it all, bro. Like he's up there. One of the best passers, bro, that I've ever seen.
feet, bro. Both feet. It's ridiculous.
Bro,
It's
the
insane.
way
Yeah.
that those passes that he gives, like from the I don't know,
The
like
low-driven ones, right?
yeah,
the low-driven, like
it's so clean,
it's
bro.
insane, bro.
It's like you're
It's
playing
insane,
FIFA,
man.
bro. It's like you're playing
Bro,
game.
it's insane.
Yeah.
Legit, it's so clean, man. All you
Yeah.
have to
Can't
do
even
is
do that
literally
shit in FIFA, bro.
all you have to do is like guide the ball in.
Yeah.
It's insane, bro.
Yeah,
like,
no.
Yeah,
it's
that's why
just-
Haaland gets
he's-
those goals,
it's
bro. It just
fuckery.
happens.
It's fuckery.
Exactly.
You just gotta give it a little touch and the ball is like he's doing all the work.
Yeah, KDB's the best player in Manchester City's history, probably. Most likely.
Yeah?
Yeah, he is actually.
No,
Yeah,
Well,
I can say that.
Aguero, in terms of like
Yeah,
significance.
I think so. Yeah, Aguero didn't
yeah.
win a UCL. KDB did, right?
Yeah,
so
yes, that's true too. But the KDB you guys are describing is like this, like you're describing this like
Like the
last
reason,
year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago's KDB. I feel like this year's KDB is like because
Yeah,
we're
but,
ranking
like,
on
when I
this
was-
year.
he hasn't played much this year, but
I know
last
he
year
had-
he didn't play much
We're
either.
talking about
He came
the
back.
thing.
And what did he do?
for Man City? That's what
I
we're
know,
arguing, right?
I know, but I just think that I still think like Rodri's impact now, like today, if they both got
And
on
the-
the pitch
yeah.
today, that's why I had
Same.
Rodri over him. That's why I
I
had
had
KDB at
Rodri over him
fourth.
too, yeah.
But what I'm saying, bro. What I'm saying right now is
What I'm saying,
bro,
bro.
spit it out.
No, but yo, hold up.
What I'm saying.
Hold up. I tripped myself. But like I said, you can discount form, but you can't discount age, and age is catching up to KDB. But yeah, he's still like greatest playmaker in EPL history.
Legend.
Up there all time. But yeah,
He's like top
Amazing.
10 all-time Premier League players, I would say. You could put him in
Probably,
100%.
Yeah.
top 10
100%.
Premier League all-time.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Midfielders
Like,
all time,
he's
everybody.
he's top 2-3 midfielders in the EPL, so he has to
Yeah.
be in the top 10
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
all time. You know,
Yeah.
like, I know they play Liverpool or whatever, and depends how that goes. But if there is any chance that City does have to
Yeah.
get back into like winning the league,
In the mix.
KDB
Yeah.
is a big reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, KDB is the reason. But KDB and Pep, obviously, like what
Yeah.
Pep does, but KDB, bro.
Pep
If
needs to fix
KDB
up.
pops up,
Pep needs to fix up too, yeah. Like,
yeah, of
Yeah.
course. But like, if that's why I just like in the back of my head, I can't rule them out still because I'm like,
Yeah.
if KDB can
KDB,
come back,
man.
just literally serve you on a plate, bro. Like if he
Mhm.
serves Haaland on a plate and he scores as well, it's not like just the assists. Like yeah,
Yeah.
so that's why I had him high up, bro.
No,
Yeah.
Kevin De Bruyne. Wasn't like Klopp, like, didn't he have a quote about like Kevin De Bruyne or something last year where he was like, Kevin De Bruyne's coming back, the whole league
Oh
is like
yeah.
trembling or
when
something?
that happened.
Yeah.
Listen, man, when Klopp is saying it, like the opposing manager like, of like Pep, like the biggest rival, he's saying that. There is a reason why he's saying that,
Yeah.
bro. It's Kevin freaking De Bruyne.
Another man who dissed Arsenal as well, Kevin. You know the one where they're like throwing shit at him at the stadium and he's just ducking and
Yeah, and
looking
he's
at the
smiling
fans?
and stuff.
I think he scored that game as well or
He
something
scored
like
a
that.
nice
yeah.
goal.
Yeah,
No one
I
takes
don't
Arsenal
know.
seriously, bro. Like,
That's
let's be
crazy.
real. Like, yeah.
Bro, except when Haaland is
But then he went shit.
Arteta, and then he's
Yeah.
garbage,
Stay
bro.
humble.
Stay humble,
Haaland's
man.
on
Stay
KDB,
humble.
bro. Haaland's on KDB.
Well, first, you can all
Number-
assume who we had. 1
number-
point above second, we have the Egyptian king, Mohamed Salah. That hair transplant has done him wonders, and he finished first, 35
Actually,
points.
you got a hair transplant.
Yeah, bro.
You don't know
Didn't
this,
he?
bro? What the fuck?
I just saw he had a
Bro,
nice
bro.
I saw he had a
He's-
nice fade. I'm like, yo.
No, hair
Bro,
transplant.
But
bro,
yeah,
I
you
thought
got
he was
that
doing a
hairline.
peppermint oil or some
Brother,
shit like
like
that,
a
bro.
guy's got like a full on like
True,
yeah,
true,
he's got
true,
a-
true. Yeah, I just remember seeing
Yeah.
his hairline.
It's
Looking
made
good,
him
he
play
looking
like he's
good.
younger too. He looks younger. He
Yeah,
plays like he's
yeah,
younger,
bro.
bro. I swear.
He got his confidence back up. But yeah, Salah 35 points, like I said. Parsa had Salah 2. Amarali had Salah 1. Jasser had Salah 2. I had Salah the lowest,
Wow.
4th.
Oh,
I'm the only one that had him one.
Fourth, you start.
Rodri, KDB, VVD, and Salah.
Can I? Well,
You want me to
You
move? You want to
want-
go first? It's not like I had.
Yeah.
It's not like I had. Like it's very difficult for me. Like, what do you want me to do? It was very difficult to rank my top 4, bro. But like Salah, big up to him. I love Salah, man. I absolutely love Salah. Think I would have him in my all-time 11, like I've told you guys about EPL or whatever. He's just insane, bro. Like the
He's
longevity.
ridiculous. bro.
Longevity he has with the numbers that he has added like more creativity to his game recently, in my opinion, as well. But he gets the goals as well, and he's clutch. You know what I mean? Like I had him 4th just because like there's so many
great legends. Yeah.
like the top 4, bro. Rodri, one of the best. KDB, one of the best. VVD, one of the best. Salah, one of the best. All 4 of them, in my opinion, like you can argue to be one of the best in their roles, specifically in the EPL.
Mhm.
So like, it's no diss to him or anything like that. It's just what
Yeah,
I
it's
went
just tough.
for.
It's not a diss. Yeah. it's
Yeah.
not a diss. But I mean, I had him as number 1. I said this about Salah before. Like, if I could describe him in one word, is he's disrespected, in my opinion. Like, I mean, everybody rates him, but like, I don't think we rate him quite as high as we should be.
100%, bro.
You know, like this guy he wasn't on the Ballon d'Or shortlist, right?
That's
Bro.
Last
crazy
season?
to me as
Last
well.
season he had
Yeah.
a bad season. He had a bad season. This guy had like I think 40 goal contribution in like 40 something games, and that's
Yeah.
a
He
bad
just doesn't have
season.
that. He doesn't have that Madrid PR, bro. He's
He doesn't
been
have
doing
that
Vinny's
pure,
been
but
doing
also
every
he doesn't have
season.
that.
He needs to come to Barca.
He doesn't have that. I'm sorry, but like he's not English. He's not Spanish. He's not like, you know what I mean.
Yep.
There's that too. Let's
Yeah,
be honest.
100% that's a
Let's
fact,
be
bro.
real. Like, he
100%,
doesn't.
man.
This year he has a good chance.
Yeah, an all-time great Egyptian king. I think he's had the most goal contribution since he started in the Prem. No one's above him.
This guy absolutely like he hates us. It's a hate crime at this point.
I want him to stay.
It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
I
what
love
he
him
does
to
to
stay,
us.
bro. What do you mean?
Yeah.
You want your best players to stay,
I
bro.
love to hate him. I love to hate him, you know? But I don't know how to
Salah ain't the difference between you finishing 8th and 13th,
No,
bro. That's
listen,
where you
listen.
guys are.
Not even like that. Dude, what he does to us, bro. It's
Yeah, he loves you guys.
disrespectful at this point.
That's crazy.
It's hateful. He's a hater.
He is.
Yeah.
He's your
But like,
biggest top
listen,
right now.
like, at the end of the day, like, Salah is like, he's class.
Bro, there's not much to say about him. Underrated, underappreciated. The Egyptian king, man.
Like, if we could just do joint first for those four,
Who you want first?
I could be like, it's just the top four is very hard. It's
Yeah.
a tough one.
That's the
To, like,
contender.
They're all timers in my opinion.
yeah, and different positions. So it's like, yo, if it was like two CDMs or two CBs, like I could be like, okay, I gotta choose one.
Yeah,
but you
there's
can't.
literally 4 different positions. Yeah,
Completely different positions, and arguably either the best in the EPO or potentially top 3 all time. So it's like, what can you do?
Yeah. But yeah, Mohamed Salah is our winner. As United fans, if you guys could pick one player from each team, who would you bring in?
Damn, but Rodri for sure. Salah, because we can't finish. We need
Wow,
to score.
surprised you didn't say Virgil van Dijk.
I gotta go Salah, and then from City, without a doubt, it's Rodri.
The same as me.
Yeah, for me,
Yeah,
it's
I guess
Kevin De Bruyne and Salah.
Kevin De Bruyne and Bruno?
Bro, that's
Or
so
is Bruno
stupid.
getting
Like,
benched, bro? Just
Kevin
put your
De Bruyne
bias
and
aside,
Salah.
bro,
Oh
and say
my God,
Rodri.
That's my top two. That's my top two, bro.
dude, that's
I'm
insane,
choosing my
bro.
top two.
No, that's crazy. Because this guy was glazing. This guy glazes Bruno, bro. Like for the people that are watching
Bro,
this
just
that
play
are
them
not our
both, man.
friends,
Can
That's
Bruno?
crazy.
Can Bruno? Can
And
he play
he's
together?
dissing
And-
Rodri. He's dissing
and-
Rodri, but he glazes him on
Bro,
FIFA as well. He's his
the
best
only,
player.
the only
FIFA
reason
is
he
really
said
good this
KDB,
year, yeah.
the only reason he said KDB is because you're stubborn ass.
Yeah.
Bro, just play Bruno and
Let's be real.
KDB
Shut up,
and
bro.
Bruno.
Let's be
They're
real,
my-
bro.
they're
No,
my
it's
top
true.
two.
Good question.
They're my
Pick
top
KDB
two.
and Bruno.
I chose them in my top two. What do you want me to do, bro?
Bro,
Like,
KDB, Bruno,
Can you
and
play them together?
who's your CDM? Where's Mino going? Bench?
bro, like we're doing 3-4-3, right? Just put KDB and Bruno behind fucking Rasmus.
Oh,
or
that doesn't
something,
work
bro.
like that, bro. Holy.
Bro, and then you can have like I don't know,
No,
like
this question.
Diallo on the wing and like Luke Shaw on the other side. I don't.
Interesting.
But anyways, like they're my top two. I'm gonna choose them.
Who would I take at Barcelona? That's a good question. I would take VVD and Rodri. VVD and Araujo, bro.
Everybody
Oh.
picked VVD here, right?
Oh my
All
god.
of us
I
No,
give
no.
us that.
VVD and
Who's he
Araujo,
doing?
bro.
Oh, yeah, Salah.
In terms of goal predictions, what do you guys think? What is the score gonna be?
I don't think it's gonna be this. I don't think Liverpool's gonna destroy City this game. Actually, I think it's gonna be a draw. I think it's gonna be 2-2.
I think Liverpool wins. I'd say 3-1 Liverpool.
3-1 Liverpool. Yeah.
I was gonna say 3-1, but again, I will give something different. 3-2 Liverpool. There you guys have it. That is our top 10 players combined between City and Liverpool. A lot of great players. Very difficult to make a top 10 because everyone is elite and deserves to be in there. Liverpool City, gonna be a great one. Like, share, subscribe if you haven't already. From everyone from Footy Gents, we will see you on the next episode.